How's it going, boys? We back, and before we get started, subscribe, like, share. Definitely subscribe, definitely like, definitely share. Like I tell you guys, and I'm gonna keep on telling you guys, I talk about a lot of cool shit, so you know, help me run my numbers up. And today, before anybody calls me out down in the comments, I'm not clickbaiting. I'm not using Leon's name to, to get more, views or anything. I honestly think this is a cool idea, and I think this is probably the easiest, fastest way. Hopefully it does, get moving for it to reach him. And yeah, I just, thought about it. I was like, you know what? Let's see what's up. I wanted to hold off on making this video because I wanted to kind of see, like, what his plans were with this idea, and to see if, maybe he already has something planned like that. But he already came out with something like this, but I just feel like he missed the mark. If you guys remember, a couple months ago, he had mentioned doing a, March Madness, bracket style tournament with like 32 content creators, something like that. Or he had something cavalier. I think he had like 64. But he kind of, it didn't, create. It didn't go through. So what he ended up doing is, he's going to send 32 content creators, a pack of, base set 2, and they're, they can open it on their own. And this is not a sales pitch for him to put me on that. My channel is way too small. It would be kind of a waste if he sends it to me. But in between all that, I kind of thought about something. Even if it had, came true, that idea of his, opening one single pack of base set 2, each contestant, each creator, it's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it's enough. I know why he only was going to do one pack each, and it's just because, they're kind of expensive, and we're not going to, pretend like they're not. They're kind of hard to come by, even though he has tons of booster boxes. And I'm pretty sure he was doing it out of the goodness of his heart to, supply those packs for people. So then I was thinking, Pokemon recently came out with something awesome. And I know we've been beating the hell out of this, and I know we've been talking so much about this, but yo, celebrations. So as of recording today, it's been out for about 2 weeks now, and it's still such an awesome set. It's pretty much available a lot of places, at least here in my hometown, and of course in a lot of Facebook groups, for close to damn near retail. So Pokemon, they hit it out of the park. I mean, thinking I still wanted to do the 32 content creator challenge, but not with base set 2, and not because of you long time broski fans. You guys know I'm not a fan of WotC era. I'd rather, modern is my kind of thing, EX Gen is my kind of thing, but not because of that, but because I think one base set 2 pack just isn't enough. Why if one person pulls, a non-holo, the other person pulls a non-holo, who wins? Who moves on? Why if one person pulls a holo and the other one pulls another holo, once again, who wins? How do we know which non-holo, wins? And I got got me thinking. Of course, he could add another pack or two to, see who wins, but then that gets really, really expensive. And me personally, not because of it gets so expensive, because it's Lee's money, not really, not ours, but we're throwing more packs into, into this thing. And me personally, I'm a fan of YouTube. I'm a fan of these big content creators. I'm a fan of MAxmofe. I'm a fan of Rev and Leon. So I do want to see this. I don't necessarily want to see this because what they might pull. I want to see this just so they can make, like, a big mashup, a big video, hang out with each other, see each other, interact with each other. I think that'd be dope. I've always wanted to see a Leon and MAxmofe mashup. I think that'd be so dope because Leon's energies are, super dope, and I fucking love Max. So hell yeah, I would love to see that. So it got me thinking, why if Leon still does this bracket challenge? It is the 25th anniversary right now. Celebrations is available. It's not that expensive, and to add another reason why we should use celebrations, dude, pull rates are fucking awesome. You guys have seen them. Pull rates are amazing. You can pull something great in 1 in every 3 packs almost. And it's not just the Charizard. There's so many other things. There's the Gold Mew, Gold Magikarp, Tapu Lele, any of the other 2 big 3. Dude, hell yeah. And then, of course, Gold Star Umbreon. So there's just so many, you know, opportunities to pull something great in these packs. Pull rates are awesome. They're available. It's the newest set, 25th anniversary, Pokemon content creators. I think it's too much of a big mark to miss. So I know you guys right now thinking, you know, hey, what's your plan? What's your, you know, what are you thinking? So I'm gonna tell you guys. So it took a couple seconds to make this, so it might not look the best, but I'm gonna show you guys. So of course it's a 32 bracket. It's just something super generic. I think if he does go through with the plan, he should just use something basic, something like this. You know, 32 seeds. Of course, Leon gets first seed, and you know, insert name of what all the other content creators that he's gonna choose. Me personally, as long as he puts MAxmofe, Rev, and Wasi from what's it called, Pokemon CCGO radio. The rest of them, it's all him. He can pick whoever. Of course, shameless plug. Throw in Dr. Applesauce in there. I like that guy. He's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's a cool cat. But yeah, you know, throw him in there and that would be dope. Something basic like that. You know, just a simple 32 team bracket. And then I'm thinking 10 celebration packs. With 10 celebration packs, there's plenty of chances to pull something great. And then points, basically, I've just seen these 2 pull rate pictures floating around. This is the original one from Car Supply. I've already posted this one. And they did 773 packs, something like that. And then I seen this one recently where they did 2016 packs. And out of all these, I kind of made, like, you know, my own personal, you know, list of what I think. And how I came up with the list is basically an actual chase card that people actually want, which makes it, you know, more higher in point system, to, like, you know, less chase card that people are really happy to pull, and then also slash cards that are really hard to pull, Tapu Lele and Rayquaza being in that, you know, up there respectfully. And then, well, I'll just show you. I kind of, you know, I took a little bit brainstorming, and I made, you know, just something really quick. Just like I said, just so there's points, just so there can be a definite winner. Not just, oh, I like the other guy more, so he won. No, you know, or hey, it's up to you guys. Not that, you know, saying that or anything, but leaving it up to the, you know, contender. I'm what's it called, to the comment section to decide. I don't think that either. I think if we probably got hardcore points, I think that's the best way to go about it. And this is kind of what I came up with. Let me put it on portrait mode real quick. And 5 points, of course, the big hitters, Umbreon, Charizard, Gold Mew, 5 points. I think that's, you know, they're deserving. Those 3 are deserving. Yes, pull rates on Charizard isn't as high as those 2, but it is the obvious chase cards. Everybody wants it. And, you know, taking into consideration, it's still the most expensive one out of all these cards. Let's do it. 3 points, I'm thinking the other 2 big 3, Venusaur, Blastoise. Pull rates, as you can see, they're pretty easy to pull, quote unquote. I still haven't pulled mine, but that's just it, quote unquote. They're pretty easy to pull, but people still want them. You know what I'm saying? Shiny Magikarp, Tapu Lele, and Rayquaza, and both of these lists, they're pretty up there. With this one, they're pretty up there. They're pretty hard to pull. This was 1 out of 155, so that's crazy. That Mew is there too, but I did include him into this. But these five count for 3 points. And then I was thinking for 2 points, any other classic collection. 2 points, any other classic collection. That's dope. VMAXs and full arts count for 1. Full art Oak count for 1 point. Just because they're still hard to pull, and you're not gonna pull them. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna guarantee to pull one. So 1 point for those. I think that's pretty, you know, pretty reasonable. Any other V and full art Pikachu is half a point. I just decided to throw it in there just because, you know, even though that jungle Pikachu's everywhere, it's still a dope pull. And then, of course, dud packs, straight hollows, 0 points. You don't get points for those. I know it sounds mean, but it is what it is. I do have this available if anybody wants to use it. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, and I'll be more than happy to send it to you. I think it's pretty casual. I did, like I said, I took a little bit to think about it, just because, I wanted to put both sides from tough pulls to actual chase, and that's kind of how I sorted this. But I was thinking, like, put an actual point system to it, and then, that's how people really actually win over the other people. So then I was thinking, how are we going to broadcast this? How are we going to do this? And I was thinking about, what if, I'm going to use basketball terms because that's the easiest way I remember bracket. So round of 32, and then round of the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8, we should find a way to stream that between the contestants, between the creators that are, going against each other. Maybe set up like a date where literally like at 8:10, like at 8 o'clock to 8:30 is Rev against Dr. Applesauce. And then from 8:30 to 9 o'clock, it's, is Leon versus Max. Of course, hopefully they don't match up in the first round. But I'm saying, like something like that, where they get basically half an hour where you see two Pokemon content creators live interact with each other, open up packs, and of course do all those due diligence, show that they're not resealed, all that stuff. And then, open up the packs, talk to each other. Leon might be in the third camera, just kind of, talking with them too. Just, Leon and two other content creators that all of us like, that we vote in or we requested, and they're just interacting with each other. Because like I said, that's just dope. For me, it is, of course, pulling cards, but it's not because they're opening base hit too. It's because these Pokemon creators are interacting with each other, and they're opening up celebrations. And celebrations, once again, is just celebrating Pokemon. And then I was thinking, like I said, round of 32, Sweet 16, and the Elite 8, they do something like that. They choose a Saturday night or Wednesday night, something like, meet up, do a night where they basically have, half an hour to interact with each other and, do the battle. And then I was thinking, this is where it might be weird, and, where the big C word comes in, because that might affect it. But I was thinking the Final Four and the final be held in Dallas with Leon. There's two ways we can do this. Leon could, invite them over to his, to his recording studio, and they could do the pack battle there with him, and do it live on what's called YouTube stream, or of course pre-record it. It's all up to him. Or if he wants to flip this and turn this into like a giant just donation thing for Nami, as you guys know, he likes to donate to Nami, and right now he wants to do this whole video, this whole what's called Road to a Million for Nami, which is an awesome thing. Me personally, I have schizophrenia and a couple other things going on, so I definitely 100% support anything that has to do with mental health. So I think it's awesome. And if you were to like rent out, Dallas is huge. Dallas is in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. And what's it called? If you were to like rent out maybe like, a small, small little hall, maybe a 500 seater, sell each ticket, not even crazy, like, $20 a ticket type thing, to, make it like, like a show, make it a show. Invite those Final Four contestants to Dallas with him, and they just have they have a battle. They have a battle where basically these two sides, each side of the bracket, they have their Final Four battle, and then they have a finals. As far as a prize, I can't think of a prize other than all the exposure they're going to get. For me, that would be plenty. And also a sidebar, going back to me having schizophrenia, I have schizophrenia and a couple other conditions. I can't travel. So even though this, this is an awesome idea, it would be an awesome opportunity if he chooses me, I would rather somebody else that can travel and do all that stuff get a spot for the chance to, go there. But with all that being said, and then, I don't know if there necessarily is going to be a prize, but what I was thinking is all the money that he makes from selling the tickets, from the revenue that's going to come from this, What if he just donates it to Nami? What if he donates it to Nami and that, you know, that becomes like the thing? And like I said, all this just came from me sitting here thinking like, man, that would be so awesome to see. I know I'm sounds like this point, it just sounds like I'm a MAxmofe fanboy, but Max and Leon in the same video, Rev and Leon in the same video. What's it called? You know, just seeing those guys, just, you know, interacting with each other. And to a certain point, I was like, man, why if he invites Moist Critical? Moist Critical's then, you know, in the same video, and, you know, like, they're just kind of, you know, chilling, opening up Pokemon cards, you know, having a good time. I don't know, that's just kind of where all this came from, because I was, like, thinking, like, man, that's such a great idea. I wish he could, you know, execute it. And I was thinking, like, man, how could he execute it? And I was like, man, I'm going to brainstorm this, and I'm going to, you know, help him come up with that. But now this is kind of where I need you guys' help. Share this video. Share it. Tag them. Share it. Spread the word. Let's turn this into a thing. Because me personally, like I said, I'm a fan of YouTube. I'm a fan of Pokemon. What's it called? Content creators, Poké-tubers. Let's do it. That would be so fucking dope. You know, just like I said, just imagine how cool it'd be to see 32 of the biggest, not even the biggest, like the most requested content creator all together. If not, of course, not all 32 together, but Leon interacting with every single one of them. I think that would just be dope. And like I said, and on the flip, imagine all the money that we can raise to donate to Nami. That would be even better. Like I said, I'm just, you know, I'm a crazy fanboy, I guess, and maybe I'm a crazy fanboy of Pokemon too, and maybe, you know, I'm just crazy in general. But I think it's a dope idea. Like I said, help me share this for me. Help me get this word out there. And to wrap this thing up, I still am going to do a mail call, and I'm still going to do my pack real quick. This mail is actually from my homie Chris Divine. And like I told you guys, I was going to open plenty of packs, but I was probably going to buy the rest of the what's it called, singles, just because I'm a broke boy and I like to keep a lot of my stuff sealed. And even though pull rates are amazing, I still wanted to keep a lot of it sealed. But I ended up, you know, of course, like I told you guys, you know, buying a couple singles here and there. And this time I finally asked my boy Chris for his signature, and hell yeah, he sent it to me. Thanks, Eddie. You know, shout out my mans. I have a couple little stacks here of like all my homie signatures on over here in the end. Just, you know, just keeps, you know, puts a little smile face every time I see it. But not to go through these cards real quick. Bam, Dawn Fan. Of course, not everybody favorites except for shout out Ross. I know he loves Dawn Fan, but decided to go ahead and get him, you know, snag him one time as a single. Luxray. Personally, I'm a big fan of Luxray just because I'm a Gen 3 baby, but Gen 4 just, you know, it hits the spot. It hits the spot. And Luxray, of course, everybody who doesn't like a lion, tiger, you know, lightning, you know what I'm saying? Lightning, lion, tiger. I didn't know what I was saying for a second. I got Garchomp. What's funny is that I actually ended up pulling him the other day. And I actually did pull the charger too, off camera. My girl pulled it for me. But I pulled him in the same TV. Xerneas. I'm not a fan of Xerneas. I'm not going to sit here live, but the card is beautiful. The texture, of course, all day. Zekrom, you know, something casual. I'm a big fan of what's called Zekrom and what's called Reshiram. And then I think the next one is, oh no, it's not. And Cleffa, went ahead and got her, you know, Cleffa one time. Like I said, if you're a TCG fan, you know what this means. Everybody else, they're pretty disrespectful. But I like her. She's cute. And then, bam, good old Claydol. Nothing major. Of course, everybody's pretty much going to say this is probably the worst Pokemon out of the whole classic set. But me, I like it. And then, I'm pretty sure I had Zekrom. Where did I leave it? Or did I just, like, straight up pass it? Oh, there it is, Zach. What's called Reshiram. And Reshiram. So, yeah, so casual. Got both the boys right there. And now to get to the one celebration pack. I usually try to do one pack a day or one pack a video. Just, you know, just to see what I can pull. And I still do need, what's it called? The big three and gold news. So hopefully I can pull them in one of these single packs. There's that code, boys. Get it while it's hot. Get it while you can. And wait, there's no card trick. Man, I'm tripping. Xerneas, Yveltal, Kyogre, didn't pull it. Luana, and hey, it happens. But like I said, boys, I definitely still want to see this, and like no cloud chasing or nothing. Share it, help me, spread my message, see if my man Leon can see it, and see if we can, manifest it into something. But on that note, boys, we out.